Ladies and gentlemen, this article has really showing the hatred of people in this world. An Amazon driver who, really, and I'm going to go ahead and read this article from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, who really shot a Amazon driver over a parking space. Now, I mean, he even told the man that he's going to move his car, but he assaulted him, and when a brother hits him back, that's when he pulled a gun and shot him. And now, because of that, he's paralyzed from the waist down. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article. And again, this is from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. It says, Amazon driver sues man who shot him over a handicap spot in St. Charles. A driver for Amazon shot in the back last week after an argument over a handicapped parking spot outside a Target store in St. Charles has filed a lawsuit against his alleged attacker. Jalen Walker, 21, of St. Louis, a delivery man employed by a subcontractor for the online retail giant, sued Larry Tomlinson on Tuesday in St. Charles County Circuit Court. The lawsuit alleges negligence, battery, and assault and seeks punitive damages. And this is Jalen Walker right here, the picture of the brother who was shot, who was an Amazon, driver. Thomason, a white man who turned 66 on Thursday, was charged last week with first-degree assault and armed criminal action. His attorney in the criminal case could not immediately be reached. Excuse me. Police said Tomlinson shot Walker just before noon on March 5th outside the Target at 3881 Mexico Road. The lawsuit says Walker's gunshot wound to the back has paralyzed him from the waist down. It claims Walker has been helping a co-worker who was behind schedule on deliveries when Tomlinson confronted him. Walker had parked his delivery van illegally in a handicap spot and was talking to another delivery driver when Tomlinson photographed Walker's van with his cell phone and posted the picture on social media, police says. Tomlinson, who was driving a car with a handicap place card, confronted Walker about the spot and put his phone in Walker's face to take a picture, prompting a struggle. Walker spotted a gun on Tomlinson, back away, and ran, police said, and Tomlinson shot him. The incident was recorded by surveillance cameras. A posting a GoFundMe page for Walker say he has no feeling in his lower extremities. The page has no health insurance. Tomlinson coldly walked by Walker and stared him down as Walker lay crippled and coughing up blood in the parking lot, the lawsuit says. The suit seeks at least $100,000 in damages. And that's the end of the article, ladies and gentlemen. This is basically sickening to the stomach, pure hatred, all because of a parking spot, of a handicap spot. This man was trying to move his vehicle. He told the guy that, and it wasn't enough. So what Larry Tomlinson did, he punched the brother punched him back, and when the brother saw Tomlinson with the gun, you saw him ran. He tried to run away, and that's when he shot the man in the back. This guy got a family. He has one child, one son, and he works 3 jobs. And he was an Amazon driver. That's one of his jobs. And the brother was just trying to help his co-worker, and all of a sudden this happened. So I'm glad that him and his attorneys have filed a lawsuit against him, seeking $100,000 in damages. And I hope that, that the lesson learned that you cannot just pull a gun in rage because of a mistake. this brother made a mistake in parking a handicap spot. And what made him even worse is when he put his hands on the brother. So I'm glad that he was arrested. I'm glad that he was charged. But I'm also glad that the brother and they hired an attorney to file a lawsuit against him to say that you cannot just assault a person just because you feel like it. And because, you know, yes, he parked in the handicap spot, which he was supposed to do. However, you wouldn't put his hands on him as well. This incident should have been avoided, and I'm glad that he's been charged, and I'm glad that that everything gonna work out with his brother, even though he's paralyzed for life, but he's gonna seek damages with it. So hopefully, that this incident would never happen again. Leave a comment. Say what you think about this. Share this article. Subscribe my video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Like, click, subscribe for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.